Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Democrats leaving Texas for Illinois. As we talked about before, the Republicans in Texas are attempting to redistrict the state in a way that artificially benefits them, and doing so mid-decade makes it an incredibly unusual move. The Democratic Party's main strategy to stop this is the courts, but the plan to delay this is to have legislators leave the state to prevent the Texas State House from achieving quorum. In Texas, the State House can't do anything unless 2/3 of the representatives are present. At time of recording, it looks like 51 representatives have left the state, with most of them heading to Illinois. That means there aren't 2/3 present. Right now, the legislature is operating under a special session scheduled to end August 19th, and Democrats can probably run out the clock on that. But there's nothing stopping the governor from calling another special session and then another. Representatives who are found to have left the state or are absent for the purpose of impeding the action of the House can be fined $500 per day. There does appear to be financial support for them to stay out of the state. The governor is threatening to remove the representatives from office. The idea that he has that power is based on a 2021 legal opinion from Paxton that is non-binding. Of course, Republicans are threatening to hunt them down. Now, for the Democratic Party, the reality is that they won't be able to completely stop the process. Eventually, the move will fail. But realistically, with the midterms not too terribly far away and the need to get maps in place ahead of time, they might be able to delay long enough to tie the gerrymandered maps up in court. That being said, analysis shows the GOP maps have made some areas more competitive. And more importantly, the math the GOP used relies heavily on keeping the gains they made in the last election in demographics that may not stick with them. They made a lot of assumptions that may prove to be false. In 60% of the districts, the GOP is hoping to turn from blue to red. They're counting on the addition of more Latino voters to flip the district. Republicans made big gains in 2024 with the demographic, but a lot of that was based on promises that failed to materialize. The redistricting is going to be a drama that plays out for a while and will likely spread to other states. It's important to remember two things about the redistricting effort around the country. First is that they are going to be critical to the control of the House in the midterms. Second is that the only reason this is occurring is because Republicans know that the voters have already turned against them, and they need to redraw the maps to attempt to maintain control. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.